Disturbing allegations being made against one of the most controversial figures on social media, Andrew Tate. In a civil suit filed in Los Angeles this week, model Bree Stern accusing Tate of sexually assaulting and choking her at the Beverly Hills Hotel earlier this month. Stern sitting down with NBC News from Los Angeles in her first interview about that night.
Talk to me about what was going through your mind in that moment.
I was scared to death. I was terrified that I might die.
Stern saying in the lawsuit what started as consensual sex in the early hours of March 11th turned more violent as she begged Tate to stop. Stern's attorney Tony Busby also providing NBC News with these photos, not in the lawsuit, alleging they show the initial bruising on her face. The lawsuit saying she was later diagnosed and treated for post-concussion syndrome. NBC News reviewed parts of Stern's hospital discharge paperwork confirming her diagnosis. Stern also filed a report with police on March 24th.
I was just terrified of him. I mean, he's a very wealthy, very powerful person. And once he left the country, I did feel a sense of security, and I felt like, you know what, this isn't right, and I do need to take the power back in my life, and I felt safe to go file a police report.
Two law enforcement sources familiar confirmed to NBC News that the Beverly Hills Police are investigating the incident.
To be honest, it was very difficult for me, but at the urging of my friends and family who were telling me, like, this is not right, this is not how you're supposed to be treated, this is abuse, I slowly started to kind of like see it.
Tate's attorney telling NBC News in part, quote, Andrew Tate categorically rejects the unfounded and sensational allegations against him and is committed to pursuing all available legal avenues against those perpetuating these baseless claims. This is not a pursuit of justice. It has all the hallmarks of a calculated scheme aimed at personal gain, notoriety, and financial benefit. It's only the latest of Tate's legal problems.
Well, it's been proven that the smartest people in the world are men.
A former UK kickboxer and Big Brother cast member built up a following of millions online as a self-proclaimed misogynist. The provocateur posing with weapons and making sexist comments.
Shut the up. Women don't have a clue how business works.
I'm glad to be home.
He returned to Romania earlier this week, where he and his brother Tristan are facing human trafficking charges. The brothers have denied all allegations. Last month, they flew to Florida after Romania lifted a travel ban.
And I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
The Florida Attorney General saying he opened a criminal investigation into the Tates and that they've, quote, admitted to participating in what very much appears to be soliciting, trafficking, preying upon women.
He told me everything on the internet was just a facade.
Stern's lawsuit also includes text exchanges between herself and Tate in the months leading up to that alleged assault. Early messages between Tate and Stern appear to show him smothering her with love, including pet names and a romantic poem, but then allegedly getting more possessive and abusive. In one text, Tate allegedly writing, "You backtalk too much, so I beat you."
They made me feel so confused and so just bewildered how someone can tell you they love you so many times every day and then say those things and do them. Like it was definitely a lot of confusion and pain.
In parts of another exchange, Stern asking, "Why do you want to beat me?" Tate allegedly responding, "What's the point of having you if I don't beat and impregnate you? You should be thankful." Stern says that in the hours since coming forward publicly, she's faced threats from Tate's fans online.
I'm constantly looking over my shoulder.
But she hopes to empower other women.
It's very hard to even talk about it, to even confide in other people. So I'm hoping that I can encourage other women to find their voice, to walk away, and to be strong.
Chloe Melas joins us now. Quite an interview, very powerful. You know, Andrew Tate has a bit of a reputation, and I'm just wondering, did she talk at all about, had she heard about that reputation before she got involved with him?
That's a great question, Tom, because, you know, Andrew Tate and his brother had been open with their views for over a decade on social media. But she says that she really didn't Google him before she flew to Romania to meet him, that she hadn't been following him on social media, and she really didn't know all that he was about, but that they were in a very loving relationship, that they talked about starting a family together, but that she realized that she was in an abusive relationship. And she does say, Tom, that she is getting threats online, like she says in our piece tonight, in the wake of coming forward with her lawsuit.
Chloe Melas, thank you very much.